So how much and how long should you practice these movements with your child? This is the number one question I get asked from parents inside the Mindful Movement Program. Now, these slow, gentle, respectful movements work because we're accessing the potential of your child's brain by connecting to them and by connecting them to themselves. So it's not really about how many movements or how long you do the movements for. It's really about, are you creating a learning moment for their brain? Is their brain available for a learning moment? Is their brain available in this moment to connect to their own movements and learn something new? And you're going to get better results the more in tune you are with your child, the more you respect where your child is in the moment, and recognizing when you've created those learning moments to keep going, or when that learning moment has passed and it's just time to stop or take a break. So how do you know when your child's in a learning moment? Again, it's unique for each child, but often you'll see them making eye contact, laughing, being more vocal, reaching out for you, engaging with you. But sometimes when they're connecting with themselves, feeling those new movements, they have this internal awareness. They get really quiet and they're paying attention to the sensation they're feeling in their own body. Those are the learning moments that are golden. And you can see it usually in their eyes. They get this far away look in their eyes. They're turned internally inwards, feeling that new sensation of the movements. Now, how long do those moments last? Some kids last seconds. Some kids last minutes, some kids last 20 minutes. It really just depends on a million different factors. How much sleep they've had, how hungry they are, how busy the house is around them, what your mood is. Now, when you do notice your child is engaged and in that learning moment, you can try to stretch those learning moments out as long as you can. And you can do that by going even slower and adding in unique variations. Going slow and adding in variation continues to grab the brain's attention, and sometimes you can draw out those learning moments a little bit longer and a little bit longer. Now, how do you know when to stop, when to take a break, try again at another time? When has that learning moment disappeared on you? Simply watch your child for clues that they've had enough. Maybe they start to whine. Maybe they look away. Maybe they push your hands away. When your child has disengaged, that learning moment has simply passed. So just simply stop what you've been doing and take a break. Maybe they need some water, maybe they need a snack, maybe they need a change of location, and you can always come back to the movement at a different time and maybe even try it in a different position or pick from a different guided video. So the best way to keep your child engaged with the process and create those learning moments is to make the shift yourself from trying to do something to your child, doing the movements to your child, to making the shift to use the movements as a vehicle to connect to your child and connect your child to themselves. Usually parents find it the easiest to create those learning moments in small chunks throughout the day, so adding it into your daily life. And of course, I show you with the guided videos how to do that in your daily life. So I show you how to pick up your child from lying down so you can create this connection to them and you can create the connection to their own bodies. How to explore some of the movements in a snuggle position. There's lots of great videos to show you how to do some of the movements to connect them to their own bodies in the sitting position here. So usually parents find that the easiest, incorporating it, sprinkling it into their everyday activities. But some parents find a more concentrated time, like 10 minutes after bath time, 15 minutes before bedtime, when your child's chilled out, relaxed a bit. Some parents find that the easiest time to make those learning moments a little bit longer and a little bit longer. And you can do a sequence of movements in those times a little bit easier than you can when you're in your busy day. But again, it totally depends on your child, what's going on around you in the house at the moment, and whether that learning moment is open or not. So go out, create those learning moments with your child, connecting to them, connecting them to themselves, and then keep adding on to those moments with slow, gentle variations. And you can find all of the variations and movements inside the Mindful Movement Program.